anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. He'll be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team.
And the Texas Tech offense will take over 1st and
10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Hands it off from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Udo. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offense coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
To the air, it's Levitt. Finds his man, it's Moss.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaking tackles. Moves the ball to the 28, it'll be 1st down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right spot. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Wait, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to chuck it again. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He hands it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking for 6. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it.
Let's go! Go!
Keeping it on the ground here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And here's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Touchdown, Arizona State. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He can go inside the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, ASU.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Throw to the running back in the flat. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover two right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Butler. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Running back has it on a screen now. They never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it here.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check him out. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He gets loose. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Johnson. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Here's the 2nd down play. A handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. What a catch! And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. 6-1 Gators Farm.
First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Is another.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Back to throw again. Gets made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10.
Lasso! Lasso!
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
Out, 55, weak, ready to go.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Arizona State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air and he can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Dickey. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Third down play for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
To keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks. But not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive.
Texas Tech, 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. Money comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Linebacker shifting around now. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the...
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Crosses the 10, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, ASU.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Set ready.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
He keeps it, QB draw. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he get that on the ground? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
4th down RPO, he throws it to the right. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
2nd down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ballgame. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape here. If this lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect, and they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.